Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, we are from Group 12 and today we will present our ISAS about implementation strategic analysis at PT Indofood. Before that, let me introduce our member group. My name is Zarifania and my friends Pratista Cahya Kancan. In this ISAS, we will discuss about number one, basic theory. In the basic theory, there is definition of strategic analysis, types of strategic analysis, definition of SWOT analysis, definition of 5-process analysis, and 5-process model analysis. Number two, problem analysis. There is implementation SWOT analysis at PT Indofood, SWOT matrix at PT Indofood, implementation 5-process analysis at PT Indofood. And number three, there is conclusion and suggestion. Next is basic theory. In this basic theory, there is definition of strategic analysis. Strategic analysis is the process of researching and analyzing the environment an organization operates in, as well as the organization itself in order to inform the strategy formulation process. Next is types of strategic analysis. Types of strategic analysis divided into two types. Number one, internal strategic analysis. Through this analysis, organizations look inwards or within the organization and identify the positive and negative points and establish the set of resources that can be used to improve the company's image within the market. Number two, external strategic analysis. Organizations need to know the external factors that can hinder their growth. To do so, they need to know how markets function and how consumers react or behave towards certain products or services. Definition of SWOT analysis. SWOT is an acronym of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and is a structured planning method that evaluates those 4 elements of an organization, project, or business venture. A SWOT analysis is a simple but powerful framework for leveraging the organization's strengths, improving weaknesses, minimizing threats, and taking the greatest possible advantage of opportunities. SWOT analysis helps us to identify of what is happening internally and externally so that you can plan and manage your business in the most effective and efficient manner. Definition of 5-process analysis. Porter's 5-process was first developed by Michael Porter. Porter's 5-process is a tool used to analyze how the competitive environment will affect the marketing of product. Besides that, it also helps in knowing the advantages of the current and future competitive position so that the company can increase its strengths, anticipate weaknesses, and will avoid the company in making wrong decisions. Five-process model analysis is divided into 5 models. Number one is threat of new entrants, how easy it is for new players to enter as new competitors in the industry. Threats of substitutes. This barrier or threat occurs when the buyer or consumers gets a cheaper substitute product or a substitute product that has better quality with lower switching costs. Next is bargaining power of buyers. The bargaining position of consumers will influence the company to set the selling price and production volume. The higher the bargaining power of buyers in demanding lower prices, the lower the profit the company can get. Bargaining power of suppliers strong. Bargaining power of suppliers allows suppliers to sell raw materials at high prices or sell low quality raw materials to buyers. And the last one is rivalry among existing competitors. Competitors in this case are industries that produce and sell similar products which compete for the same market. The more competitors, the more the company will work hard to win the competition. Okay, guys, there is from myself. And the next material is problem analysis. Will explain by my friend Pratista Cahya Kencang. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Pratista Cahya Kancana from Group 12. Let me continue the presentation. There is problem analysis introducing PT Indofood. PT Indofood Sukses Makmur, TBK, or better known as Indofood, is a company engaged in processed foods, spices, beverage, packaging, cooking oil, wet meals, and flour sacks manufacturing plants. The company was founded on August 14, 1990 by Sudono Salim under the name PT Panganjaya Inti Kusuma, which on February 5, 1994 became Indofood Sukses Makmur. The company exports its food ingredients to Australia, Asia, and Europe. Indofood has progressively transformed into a total food solution company with operation in all stages of food manufacturing. SWOT at PT Indofood. There is strange a product that are trusted both nationally and internationally. Strong marketing team for quality maintenance program all the way to remote village. Indofood has the widest R&D network among food companies. Indofood is committed to adhering to the best business principle in all countries, in compliance with local laws, cultural and religious practices. The division of tasks for each owner of capital has been clearly divided and fair according to the capacity of the position. Indofood implements a decentralized system control management strategy by delegating decision-making authority to each business unit. There is weakness. First is relatively expensive price. Can force the consumption of expensive Indofood products on the lower class of society. Too many divisions take care of the company and give the impression of being inefficient. Next, what at Indofood opportunities. Indofood is committed to developing the quality of its products according to consumer tastes and creating the impression of a brand-minded consumer. Good consumer-minded of Indofood's quality of all its products and brands. Indofood opportunity is that health-based products are becoming increasingly popular in the world, including in United States. Consumers are becoming more health conscious and realizing that living a long life is not only due to luck and genetics. Product Indofood products specifically enrich all markets. Threat is because of minded consumer who already exists, which will not be easy to increase turnover because of the mindset that there is good quality, but the price must be expensive. It will be inferior to other company that emphasize low prices, but the quality is not bad, although not by bringing brand. Competitor effort to acquire brands make consumer influence and make competitor unhealthy. There is contamination of supplies for Indofood foodstuff, particularly E. coli cake dough brand. Soaring raw chocolate price. Whole milk costs up 50%. This is SWOT matrix at PT Indofood. Implementation 5 forces analysis at PT Indofood. Analysis the forces that affects industrial competition. PT Indofood through Porter's 5 forces model is influenced by 5 forces in industry, namely threat of new entrants, threat of substitutes, bargaining of buyers, bargaining power of supplier, and rivalry among existing competitors. Threat of new entrants, not enough companies can enter the Indofood industry because Indofood CBP can make its product as consumer superior products, and this is one of the obstacles for new entrants to compete in industry. Threat of substitutes, the higher the public tests, the higher the company challenge to improve result and innovation in its products. But when demand decreases, it occurs when people are bored and not interested in buying it, and we switch to substitutes product that are considered more attractive. Next, bargaining power of buyer. Indofood CBP is able to dominate the market with quality, innovative products, and accompanied by a strong brand. Indofood has advantage in brand strength and affordable product prices that can reduce the bargaining power of consumer. Bargaining power of supplier. Indofood CBP is total food solution company with business activities covering all stages of the food production process, from production, processing of raw materials to final products available in the market, rivalry among existing competitors. Indofood CBP's competition with other competitors include in the perfect competition when other companies are forced to become followers, including in determining product prices. This may be because Indofood CBP is already very popular in every region. Indofood CBP's market share is also quite wide. Thank you. That's all from us. Hopefully it's useful. Wabillahi taufiq walhidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.